something to drink, a little shade.
Welcome to my home. I'm Daniel Berglund. This is the Field to Fork event that we're having this evening at my house, and we're about to get started. The way we did it this year, we had a tour that progressively went from the production side at my farm and my son's farm. We farm quite a bit of rice. The soil here is a sandier soil with a red clay base, which lends it well to irrigation.
Don't be shy, don't be shy.
This is a hybrid rice production, and what y'all ate today was a commercial production rice. We really control the environment it grows in. My goal is to make everybody feel comfortable and answer any questions they have about the production of ag, how it's evolved, the conservation practices that we implement now on our farm and other farms.
This really excites me because this shows me where my sources of food have come from and where, many cultures' food comes from too.
It was really interesting to see rice grown so close to home and to know that we have abundant resources in our backyard. I think kind of brings the importance of eating locally home for me.
And then to the fish farm, where some of those commodities are used to feed the catfish that we're going to have tonight.
This is about a 400-acre catfish farm. We grow a hybrid catfish here. We're growing somewhere 15,000, 18,000 pounds per acre per year out of these ponds. Our water is groundwater, but we don't drain our ponds. So we're not ever turning our water loose unless we're having to rebuild ponds, and we only do that about every 10 or 15 years. So we try to be as conservative as we possibly can.
It's really exciting to be able to see the catfish here because we get to eat this later. This is really amazing to see how, from the feeding process to the harvesting, how the whole process works. So my expectations for the day were completely blown out of the water, no pun intended. Look, there's dinner!
I felt like it was important to come out here today because, we dine at restaurants all over Austin, and this is just a really fun way to kind of drill down to where our food comes from here in Texas, and, more and more restaurants are claiming the farm to table. So being here today, we really get to see that firsthand in a way that we don't usually get to in the cities.
And then also they went through the cotton gin to learn more about how they utilize the lint and the cotton seed, some of that which is crushed into oil, which they use for frying the fish. And now they're here at my house, and we're going to enjoy a delicious meal that's prepared with Texas products. We're here today with Field to Fork, which was designed to connect the food influencers with the guys that are raising the food on the ground. I'm always glad to share. I'm passionate. I love what I do, so I'm a lucky guy. This is one of Dylan's rice fields. He farms quite a bit of rice here each year, somewhere around 300 acres.
Yeah, 2 to 3.
300 acres of rice each year on the well.
I was not expecting today's rain.
Right.
I'm a 5th generation farmer. Came out here since I was able to walk, so almost before I can remember. There's almost no constant. So it's hard to create a long-term plan for anything just because everything is so variable, and you just got to roll with it.
This year has been exceptionally dry. It's been hotter than normal. It's been windier than normal. That's been a hindrance to the plants, young plants growing properly and at the best efficiency they can. Ready to walk in the water now. The margins are very thin, so we are having to farm more to make a living, And so you have to have those extra acres to spread that risk out. We've been active in this conservation stewardship programs that are offered by NRCS. And what those are is a list of enhancements that have been approved that will compensate you for different practices you do to help with not only habitat for animals, wintering birds, but also utilizing fertilizers more efficiently for less runoff, and also placing your herbicides so you don't over apply, which improves the water quality coming out of the bottom of your field. Because we have done the land leveling we've done, We have underground pipes taking the water directly to the fields. It's made this year more bearable, I would say, for us and our employees, because I do know of several farmers that are having trouble keeping up.
The farmers, the ranchers really care about their land, their resources, and they really have a passion for what they do. And they try to do it in the most environmentally friendly method that they can, so they're able to stay in business for years to come and can pass that down to many generations.
We're getting ready to begin dinner.
Like a swoosh. So right now we're going to have grilled carrots, charcoal smoked. We're going to serve it with beet yogurt, a little bit of vinaigrette, and some carrot tops and pickled onions.
Thank you so much.
It's actually donated carrots from Go Texan. The main course is going to be a surf and turf. Straight from the farm. Look at that, baby. Woo! So it's going to be fried cornmeal crusted catfish, and we're going to serve it with beef fillet, and then a little bit of remoulade sauce. Surf and turf!
It's actually catfish from the fish farm that you guys were visiting earlier.
I know everything about ag around here because I covered it for the newspaper for so many years, but I've never seen catfish harvested before. Agriculture has advanced.
Dessert's going to be bourbon-soaked corn cake with beet jam.
So Keith Cresta, a friend of mine, he farms this cotton across the other side of the driveway.
Each and every one of you plays such a critical role in agriculture, because whether you realize it or not, you shape not only what I grow, but how I grow it.
It's been amazing for everyone to re-engage. Humanity loves to engage. Not many people want to live in isolation. That's not natural. Everyone had a great time. They were treated to a lot of different sights to see in a very short period of time. Farming is a passion. It's always been a passion of mine, but it's a passion with a purpose.
I'm a farmer because I enjoy the lifestyle. I enjoy being outside and working. I enjoy the challenges that not only Mother Nature brings, but the economies bring. My biggest fear as a tenant farmer is, will that land be available in how many years in the future? Will it be sold? So it's no longer the farmer that owns the land, that's leasing the land, it's the farmer's children or their children. And they've lost a tie to the land, they've lost a desire to own the land. But we've been very fortunate to have some landowners that still love the land, they want to keep it. But I enjoy to see the success of planting a seed and it multiplying and turning into a profit. I would say that's why I enjoy farming.